Hello and welcome to another episode of Bolts and Boost, everybody. So as I'm sure you all are aware by the title of the video and what I'm showing you now, we're going to be going through the new truck. Now, just a little backstory on this thing. I was looking for a truck for probably the better half of 3 months, I'd say. And what I really wanted was a 5-liter. And when you look for 5 liters, usually they are either mild out, with no maintenance history, or they're a fleet truck. I've always found something wrong with the 5 liters I looked at. Not because of the truck, but because of the ownership of the truck. So I was kind of getting down in the dumps of finding my perfect truck. This one popped up. And this one is a 2016 2.7 liter EcoBoost. Now, I wanted to stay away from EcoBoost because of all the issues they have. Now, after doing some research, talking to some fellow enthusiasts, I want to get through this quick so I can go through the truck with you guys. Basically, the 2.7 was not the one that had issues. It was always a 3.5 twin turbo, cam phasers, leaky valve covers. This one has a little bit of that too, but like all the detrimental issues, like timing issues, etc., were all happening on the 3.5. So, like, look at this truck. Like, it's in gorgeous shape. So this truck, I found at a dealership, Jaguar, which we've bought in vehicles from prior, had this, and I asked our sales guy, and he said it's a very clean truck. The guy who traded it in actually got a Range Rover, and it's been looked after very, very well. So, fast forward to now, I bought it. It has 168,000 kilometers on it. I got a second opinion on it, and the mechanic said this truck is extremely clean. So I ended up buying it. Here it is. It has already gotten some pretty significant mods, as you guys are aware, like the wheels. So I'm going to go through what I did to the truck, and actually this one is a max tow package truck. So it has a few cool things here. I'll show you. So it has a rear locking diff. So I already tested it out. Everything works. Pull that. The rear diff locks. What else does a max tow package? It could tow up to 8,000 pounds, it says online. It has the 373. I'll put a screenshot on here for you guys to show you, but it has a 373 rear end in it, so it's the most desirable setup for this 2.7 EcoBoost. So anyway, that's just a quick overview of the truck. Again, I'll put the screenshot up just because I'm still learning about this thing. I haven't done any crazy mods to it yet, but what I did do so far, I'm going to show you guys right now. All right, so as you guys are already aware, I put my NKs on it. That's the most significant mod thus far on this thing. Again, the specs off the top of my head, I don't remember, but I'll grab this because I saved it because I knew I was going to show you guys. There's the specs. So 18x9 plus 12 offset, and they're a matte finish, and they look absolutely wonderful. No rubs at all. On to the second thing, which I always do to my trucks. I always put this on. Just a shorty, stubby antenna. This one, I believe, is 7 inches. Third thing I did was actually probably, believe it or not, my favorite. And the reason why it's my favorite, guys, is because halogens suck. I probably won't turn on because I don't have the key, I betcha. Let me go get my key. After grabbing my key, of course it works. So horrible halogens up top, and then in the fogs as well. You couldn't see anything at night. It was atrocious. I don't even know how that's legal. Needless to say, I put new LEDs in there. I'll put the LEDs that I used in the description for you guys, just in case you want the same thing. And the fog lights as well. I did break the housing in this fog light on the back. It seems to be holding up just fine, but the reason it broke is just because the bulb was broken, so I had to force it out. It sucks. But let's move on to the fourth thing All right, so the fourth thing I did to this thing was something that my brand new F-150s, my 2021 and 2023 Tremor had already. I'll go ahead and show you. All right, guys, here it is. Ready? Oh yeah, not those. This. Just a tailgate assist, basically, because when I first got this thing and I opened the tailgate, it just dropped. And my previous two trucks came factory with an assist, but it wasn't like this. It was probably a mechanism in the hinges somewhere. However, I will say it is nice knowing that there's still lights in here. I had no idea that those would be in there, so that was a nice surprise. And then also it came with bed liner from Linex and also a Ford factory tonneau cover. The other blatantly obvious mod that I did to this thing, you guys probably can't see it and I glazed over it myself, is this matte bug deflector. So I'll try to turn on the light here so you guys can see it better. But when I got this thing, it was kind of riddled with rock chips here. So I got them paint corrected. I ceramic coated the whole truck and I put this on and you can't even tell. And it suits the wheels as well. Like everything is jiving on this thing, color matching and everything. So yeah, that's the first 5 mods that I would recommend if you're new to you truck doesn't already have. I think this is the secret sauce in making it your own, making your own wheels, etc., etc. So that's what I did. All right, one more mod, guys. Technically, it's not a mod, but I do it to all my vehicles and I preserve them. But I coated the frame with an oil-based undercoat, and not only does it make it look brand new again, this frame was in really good shape. Just the obvious surface rust over the 8 years it's been alive, but it looks good and it's protected. All right, guys, so that's basically the truck, what I've done to it so far. I'll give you a quick peek of the inside. Like I said, it's in really nice shape in here. We haven't really come across anything out of the norm. We should have never got rid of our trucks. Well, we should have never got rid of a truck. I didn't really like the new F-150s with that 10-speed. This truck has a 6R80 in it versus a 10R80, and the 10R80 almost threw me off a mountain. So needless to say, I'm quite happy with this one so far. But yeah, so far this is the perfect truck, honestly. I didn't see it coming that it would be perfect, just because it's a 2.7 liter twin turbo. But after doing some research and talking to some fellows, the 2.7 is a very stout, reliable engine, especially if you take care of it. And this one's been taken care of, and I'm going to continue over taking care of it. But like, look at this thing. It's just such a nice looking truck. I love the color. I think the wheels and everything go good with it. And like I said, it's pretty much the perfect truck. The mileage it's getting over the life of the truck, it's still like hard coded saved in there, is 11.6. That's roughly 22 miles per gallon. And again, that's over the 168,000 kilometers this thing has traveled. So very impressive gas mileage. But I love this thing. It's going absolutely nowhere. And I do not miss the Hummer one bit. I should have got this right from the get-go. But right now I'm totally digging the garage that I have right now with the Mustang, the SRT, and the new pickup. So yeah, I know it doesn't have the big displacement. My Mustang does. This truck doesn't, but really I'm not finding that I need it. This thing can tow up to 8,000 pounds, and that should be plenty for our family right now. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to check out other videos on the channel. I'm going to keep you apprised on the truck and the car and the SRT. And if you like what you see, subscribe. All right, everybody. Peace.